Welcome to 1 Minute Crypto. I'm your host, Kronos, and today I want to talk about the mining difficulty on the Bitcoin network. We generally see the mining difficulty go down when the price goes down. Because we've seen crashing price over the last 2 months, we've seen difficulty go down too. And I've been getting concerned that so many miners have been turned off in reducing the difficulty that someone could buy those up and use them to attack the Bitcoin network. So in this video, I want to see just how big this decline has been, compare it to previous declines, and then I want to show you a great site for predicting the future mining difficulty. So this is blockchain.com, a website that has a great overview of the entire Bitcoin network. So this is the start of the network in 2009 all the way to today. And this last decline, it looks small, but it's actually not. It's just because we're so zoomed out here. The difficulty peaked at about 7.5 trillion, and now it's declined down to about 5.5 trillion. That's about a 40% decline in difficulty. So has that ever happened before on Bitcoin? Well, in 2011, the price shot up to $32 and then crashed to $2. It was a huge crash, and difficulty crashed as well as miners left the network because the price was going down. So if we go back to 2011, we can see the difficulty at about 1.8 million. And then over the course of several months, it declined down to about 1 million. Again, that's about a 45% decline. That is the biggest decline in difficulty we've ever seen. And now we're getting close to matching that today. So let's get into the nitty gritty at another website, leaving blockchain.com, going to bitcoinwisdom.com. That's a great site for seeing the prices of different cryptocurrencies. But at /Bitcoin/difficulty, they have a great page for getting a heads up view of the current Bitcoin mining difficulty. So in the upper right, you can see some great stats like what they think the difficulty is going to do next. It's going to go up by about 3%. And when is that going to happen? In about 12 and a half days. And this estimate becomes more and more accurate as we get closer and closer to the difficulty adjustment, which happens on average every 2 weeks. So take a look at this chart here. This red line is the mining difficulty. You can see it jumping every 2 weeks. There's the first decline. There's the second decline. Here is the third decline. But now you can see these other lines, which represent the mining power, are actually above the red line. So it might actually go up for its next adjustment. This next chart is a lot of fun because the green line here is the estimated next difficulty adjustment. So you can see the red line is the difficulty, and then bam, it declines down to the estimate exactly. It moves flat because it doesn't change for 2 weeks and then jumps down to the estimate again. So you can see here at the end, the green line is above the red one. We're expecting the difficulty to increase. So my estimate here is that Bitcoin is okay. It's not under threat. We've seen declines like this before, but if we see another couple huge declines of 10%, 15% each, I'm going to start getting worried because that will be the biggest Bitcoin difficulty decline in the history of the network. At the bottom of the site here, you can see the breakdown of every change in difficulty over time. And I just love this picture because it gives you a bird's eye view of what's going on. 10% down at the last adjustment, 15% down before that, 7.3% down before that. So three big moves. If we see a couple more of these, I'm going to start getting worried, but it looks like difficulty is stabilized. Maybe it'll go up at the next adjustment. So keep an eye on this site, bitcoinwisdom.com/Bitcoin/difficulty, so you can see what's going to happen next. If you have any questions or comments, just throw them below the video. I'm Kronos. Thanks for watching.